Coffee with Connie and Jane. Today, my guest star is the fabulous Jane with Scraptastic Yarn. How are you doing today, Jane?
I'm doing good.
Awesome, awesome. And our main topic today is going to be crochet gloves. We have lots of patterns to share with y'all. And the links for the patterns will all be in the description box of today's live. And I do want to welcome everyone that's here in the chat currently. If you're here, leave a comment. Let us know you're here. Let us know what you're working on, your plans for the weekend, and what are you drinking? Also, those that will be watching the replay, I want to welcome y'all and leave a comment. Let us know that you watched. And on today's live, we are going to have chances for extra entries. I'm going to do 3 kind of towards the peak of the line. And then at the end, there'll at least be 3 people drawn to get extra entries. There could be more. I've started this new thing where for every super chat or channel membership I get on a live, I add 1 extra person to be drawn. And if I reach my goal of 5, then I will draw an extra 10 people at the end of the live. Then I'm also going to be drawing for $5 in patterns. You can either choose patterns from Ravelry or Etsy. The one person will get $5 worth of patterns. Now, if you don't know how to read patterns, then I can do like a $5 Amazon gift card. And then there will be some of my own patterns that I'll be giving away. So let's get started on everything. Let's see who's here. We have Charity, howdy, and Nisi. It's the porch chat raid. Thank you so much, Nisi, for the porch chat raid. And let's see. Charity says, I took a little break from watching so many channels. Her daughter fussed at her that I was spending too much time online and not with the rest of the family. Oh, yeah, it's hard to make time for everything. It really is. And let's see, we have Cheryl. Howdy. Oh, so now Charity says now that her daughter has her phone, she's been the one online a lot. Too funny. That's how it goes. And we also have Mandy here, and Mateo, and Chris, and Angela Wright. Angela says she's drinking water and she's still working on her knitted score. And we have Kim G. Howdy. And Jane. She's on the panel and in the chat. And then we have Dawn and Kimberly. And I think that's everyone so far. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. Oh, we have Denise. Hello. All right. Let us know what y'all working on, what y'all drinking, what are your plans for the weekend. So Jane, do you have any plans for the weekend?
I'm hibernating. It's gonna be. We're supposed to get ice and snow this afternoon into the morning. And my driveway, the top part of my driveway, is still icy, even though I've been putting salt out and trying to break it up. So I probably won't even be able to get out.
Oh wow! I'm glad that cold weather's over with here. And now it's 80 degrees right now.
Rub it in.
Yeah. What, 2 or 3 weeks ago we had our blizzard?
Yep.
And now it's 80 degrees. say that after that cold spell we had, that they weren't really expecting us to get anything else. Maybe one cold spell, but basically we were leading into spring weather, and then
Yeah.
it'll get hot. Too hot.
And and people here keep saying that they've seen robins.
Oh
So
wow.
in the yard. So I'm like, yeah, well, they're in for a surprise this weekend.
Oh, the birds have been around here. The cats like to watch them. They go up to the screen door and they're all over it. Frank Frank found a blue jay feather in the yard and he
Hmm?
brought it in for the cat. Oh, Ollie especially went crazy over it. He was having a good time. Now I know Charlie was at least trying to because they kind of like both will get kind of, but I think Ollie was the one really playing with.
Yeah.
But one thing that I've started doing, I've gotten into audiobooks lately. I've been listening to Frida McFadden. She has some awesome books. And I started with another author, Mary Kupaka or something, Kupica.
Yeah.
Her books are good too. I listened to oh, what was it called? Woman Missing. That one was good. And now I've started on the other Mrs. And it's good so far. It's kind of hard to keep track of everything, but I know it's going to start coming together more at a certain point.
Now, does your library allow you to download and use those books for a little while, or how are
Um,
you getting the?
my library doesn't, but I need to find my library card from where I used to live. I still have my library card, and they have theirs where you can get the audiobook. Which right now I have a free trial of Audible, so that's what I've been using. All right, let's see what everyone is saying. Denise says she's listening while doing dishes. Oh, dishes are always there for you. Once you get caught up, they come back. You're like, we're here again. Did you miss me?
Dishes and laundry.
Yep. Chris is drinking hot tea with turmeric. Oh, I'm sorry you have a cold. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I got my raspberry lemonade. What are you drinking, Jane?
I'm drinking coffee, maple pecan coffee.
I had that this morning.
It's one
Is
of
it
my
store bought?
favorites. Yep, it's one of my favorites. No, it's
I
not.
know.
Starbucks. It's Green Mountain.
Oh, I love store bought. Let's see, Denise says it is 9 degrees and snowing up here in northern Minnesota. Gerald's frantically finishing a dolly for a birthday party today. Charity's going into work mode. She's working on the turtles on her blanket. I love those blankets with the sea turtles. I think those are cool.
Now, I have a
And
question for Denise. When is it not snowing in Minnesota?
Chris is working on a GrannySquare pot holder. And we have Debbie Grabert here. Howdy, howdy. How are you? Let us know what you're working on, what's in your cup, and what are you doing this weekend? But yeah, whenever I get done with this live, I'll be listening to my audio book and probably working on my crochet blanket. I started my mandala blanket, which is supposed to be like a project that I'm going to be doing till the end of this year. But I got so excited that I started working on it and I haven't put it down this week, which that's a good thing because blankets are my kryptonite. And it's like I think I finished round 28. And there's 53 rounds, but I mean they keep getting bigger. This is one it's a round blanket, but I'm doing good so far. Now later on, I may do just like a round a week, or every other week. Just kind of depends, but on my mood.
And I'm curious, what is it about blankets that makes it your kryptonite?
The repetitiousness, which is why I went for a Mandela, because there's no boredom with a Mandela.
No, you don't have time for that with those.
And it's the fact that how long it takes, where I find breaking it up tends to help more, where you're working on other stuff along with it.
Mm.
But yeah, but I love the Mandela type, which is probably what I'm more prone to do if I make more blankets. I think they're gorgeous. Let's see. Denise says June through August, that's when it is the humidity with up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. We are an extreme state. Yep. Louisiana, we get that humidity. And it makes summers even worse because it feels about 10 degrees hotter than what it is. All right. So, y'all ready to get started with some giveaways? We're going to first do a giveaway for $5 worth of paddles, US dollars, either Ravelry or Etsy. If you can find more than one pattern in that price range, then that's fine as long as it does not go over $5. And if you don't read patterns, then I can do like an Amazon gift card. All right, so let's get everything set up. I had to make sure I spelled it right. All right, so the keyword is admirer. Admirer is the keyword. And this is for $5 worth of pattern. $5. And this is open worldwide. Yeah, pattern is just about always open worldwide. Oh, and another thing that I'm spotting, I plan to do a birthday bash for my birthday, February 27th. And I'm trying to get prize donations. Right now I have 4 prize donations, and I plan to do a couple of things, like 1 or 2 things for prizes. And basically the way that it's going to work is I'm going to do a video. It won't be a lot. That way anyone that wants to enter has a chance to enter. But it will be done as a premiere where the chat will open up, where everyone can, talk with each other in the chat. I find it builds the excitement. So whenever it first premieres, the chat will open up. And I plan to be there for it unless something happens. But I'm not actually live. And then I'll give 2 weeks for everyone to enter. And then I'll do a video picking the winner, which I'll do that as a premiere too. So that will be coming up. But, all right, let's count that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good luck, everyone. Congratulations, Alley Cat Crochet by Kimberly. You are the winner of the $5 worth of pattern. Woohoo! Congratulations. So send me an email to justanotherstitch2020@gmail.com. You can send me the link for the patterns that you're wanting. And in the case you want the Amazon gift card, let me know that in the email. But yeah. All right, but I think we had a few people join us. We have Karen and Nancy. I think that's everybody. If I missed anybody, howdy, howdy. And I also see I got a super chat from Nancy. Thank you so much, Nancy. So this one's for you. If I can find my video.
You for sending Connie the super chat. Yay! Connie got a super chat. Thank you.
It always cracks me up when I hear that. Thank you again, Nancy. That was so sweet. I appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Yeah, make sure autocorrect don't change your words on y'all. Autocorrect is known to do that. All right, let me get Lightbot back up. All right, now I'm going to pick some people to get extra entry. I'm sorry, gotcha. Now I'm going to pick some people to get a pattern of their choosing from my Ravelry store. And the biscuit is home. He went to Walmart.
Super Bowl goodies?
What's that?
Did he get Super Bowl goodies?
No, he got some stuff for lunch today, and he wanted to get this Bluetooth adapter thingy for the computer because they don't have Bluetooth. Oh, he's saying they don't sell them anymore. I don't know.
No. You have to go to Amazon, I guess.
I don't know. I'll find out more later on about it. All right. So the keyword is bouquet. Bouquet. Bouquet is the keyword, like it is on the screen. And this is for a pattern from our Ravelry store. You can pick which one from our store. Let's see. I see we have Susan, Stacy Lavender, and Jay that joined us. Howdy, howdy. How are y'all? Yeah, let us know what y'all working on, what y'all drinking, plans for the weekend. Yeah, this is for one pattern from our Ravelry store, like this on. And this is open worldwide. Okay, it's the keyword. Okay. And hopefully I didn't misread anybody because the chat, like for this, the chats are going fast. So there's a chance that I may miss telling someone hi. Okay, it's the keyword. Let's count down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good luck. Congratulations, Susan I. I need to write this stuff down. All right. Next person, Lacey Lavender 1. Congratulations. Let's do one more. Mateo Rivera. Congratulations. All right. So the pattern winners for my patterns is Susan I, Lacey Lavender 1, and Mateo Rivera. Congratulations. So I need y'all to send me an email at justanotherstitch2020@gmail.com. If you know what pattern you want, let me know in the email. If not, send me an email and I'll give you my Ravelry Store link so you can pick which one. And if you want it sent to your to Ravelry, let me know that in the email too. Normally I send to your email, but I can't send it to your Ravelry if you prefer. All right. Send me an email. It's on the screen. All right. So now we're going to get into the extra entries. I'm going to pick 3 people right now. And then we'll go back and at the end and pick some more. So as of right now, at the end, there'll be 4 people. And if I get more super chat or channel membership, then that number will grow. If I get 5, there'll be 5. If I get 5 super chats or channel membership, then there'll be 10 extra people drawn. All right. All right. So I'm going to pick 3 people randomly. Each of the 3 people will get 5 extra entries into February giveaway. The keyword is "for." "For" is the keyword. "For." "For." And this is for 5 extra entries into February's giveaway. I'm picking 3 people right now. "For" is the keyword. I'm going to go ahead and count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good luck, everyone. Congratulations, Nancy 20 to care. Get 5 extra entries into February's giveaway. All right, next, Alley Cat Crochet by Kimberly. Congratulations. You also get 5 extra entries. All right, and the third person, Kim G. Congratulations, Kim G. You also get 5 extra entries. That's what I think of whenever I say that. All right. So we are done with this part of the giveaway. like I said, at the end, we'll be doing some more extra entry taking. So, Jane, I think everybody wants to know, what are you working on right now?
I am working on the willow square.
Ooh,
I
la la.
this inner color is the freelance, big twist freelance, in brown, gold, rust, dusty blue, multi. And I had 5 cakes of it, and everyone, in my tote series challenged me to make a garment, so I'm making a garment.
Nice.
And I'm using squares to make that garment.
It's pretty. I like this square.
It's a pretty square. And I thought about, adding more to it to make it larger. Because the pattern I was basing it on is, I can't think of the name. It's Lily Loom or Crochet City or Crochet It City, something like that. And it's one where they have it laid out flat, and you can see they've used squares, and then they bring it up and it makes the garment. And I realized that square is smaller, so I have to adjust it a little bit to make it to where it'll fit. And I purchased the pattern when they had it on sale, 50%. But pattern size only goes up to a large, and I'm a little plus.
Don't you hate that?
Got to figure it out. So that's what I'm doing. And I decided instead of a closed garment, I'm going to make it more like a cardigan style. So,
And some people are good at knowing how to figure out how to make a garment bigger.
yeah.
So I'm not I haven't done as much with wearables like tops and stuff. So I'm not there.
Well,
I need patterns in my size.
and for a lot of people, there's a method to a madness that, like if you see a cardigan pattern and you see the largest size is a 2X and you're a 3X, you look at the number of stitches between each size, and generally all you have to do is add those stitches. So, that's one way of figuring out.
That is true. Because a lot of crochet and knitting, it's math,
Yeah.
figuring stuff out.
Yep.
Ooh, do you have a secret admirer calling you?
No, one of the ladies in our church, her husband passed away yesterday.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
So it's a lot of us, messaging her back and forth. So,
I thought it was one of your camera friends.
oh no, they've kind of backed off, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the
Now I don't have to mess with them,
Scammers love contacting Jane, and
Oh,
she has fun messing with them.
Oh boy, do I mess with them. And I know I'm going to hell for it, but I don't care. There are times I'm like, it's worth it. They deserve it.
Well, I don't think it's that wrong, because what they're doing is really messed up.
Yep. And they think that you're a lonely woman, so they're trying to prey on that loneliness. And unfortunately, there are a lot of women that fall for it. A lot of men too, that fall for that.
It is sad.
And you don't know if the scammer is male or female.
And they've gotten really good at tricking people.
Yeah.
Because they'll send stuff that looks legit, and just be careful.
I had one that sent me a beautiful ring. It was gorgeous, and why wouldn't I think it was real? But then I had a moment, that's one where I had a momentary moment of, I think I remember seeing his business page. So I went to the business page, and his wife is the vice president of the company. So I contacted her to ask her if they were still married, and, gave her my telephone number and everything. and told her I think it's a scammer that's using all of his pictures, his information, and everything to scam me. And so she called me right back, and we talked for a little bit, and I said, I'm pretty sure it's a scammer. Do apologize. And then her husband, the real one, called me. We talked for a little bit. And, he said, have you talked to him by phone? I said several times, but he doesn't sound anything like you, And so we talked about that. And then they called back later that evening because they wanted more information. And I basically told him that what these scammers do, because I went and started looking, they go into your profiles and they steal all of your pictures, every bit of it, all your videos, everything. And then they post them as if that's them. And then they also use software, AI software, to create new photos that make it look like they're somewhere else or something like that.
And with AI, they can duplicate a person's voice. It's scary.
Yes, they can. And if they can get enough of you talking, and see, this person also had a video that was online where he was interviewed years ago. And so they have that technology to take that, put that into the AI so that they can replicate the voice.
You know what I'm noticing? I haven't seen any new comments in the chat in a while. I'm wondering if the chat got stopped. And so I can okay, things going through. Let's see if it pops up. I know sometimes, some people are lurking where they're listening. Okay, I see your phone.
Yep.
I know sometimes people can be lurking where they're more listening. Okay, Alex. Okay. I guess people were, everyone was just being quiet.
Or maybe they were working on their projects.
But I kind of got worried because I have seen it where the chat will freeze up when I'm live. It happens once or twice.
And then they all come through at once.
And I didn't want anyone to think I was ignored. Sorry, it seems to be working fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I did forget to mention, if y'all haven't checked out Jane yet, please check her channel out. It's called Scraptastic Yarn. I have her link in the description box of the live. And if one of my moderators can drop her link, I would appreciate it. Or if you can also drop your link in. You type drop.
Like I have my link handy. I have to go look for it.
If you type drop, it will automatically drop your link.
Will it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that.
I know. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are things about AI that can be good. But it also opens some very dangerous doors.
Yep.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you've been working on lately, Jane?
That has been it this week because I just want to get it done and get it finished so I can move on to some of that other yarn that's back there.
When you say get it done, there's this lawyer commercial for our local area, and it's get it sorted and get it done. It's catchy too. It has a good beat to the song for the jingle. All right, so y'all ready to look at some free crochet glove patterns? Have y'all ever made gloves before?
And some of the links I sent you were because someone had asked me to make them crochet glove.
I don't think I've crocheted gloves yet. I did knit a pair of gloves. I don't sort with these ones like mittens or fingerless gloves. No, I go straight into knitting. The ones with the finger.
Yeah. See, when I think of gloves, I always think of knitting.
I have to admit, I find a lot of the knit ones more prettier, the pattern. There's certain things that I feel like knitting looks better for, like socks, sweaters, and gloves is iffy. There are a lot of pretty ones that are crochet, but I do kind of gravitate to the knitted ones more.
Well, and I will tell you, I had one experience where I crocheted a pair of gloves, and all the fingers were different lengths. And I don't mean the lengths were where they were supposed to be. Like I'd have this finger longer than this finger on this finger. And I was like, well, how did that happen?
No, I did knit, at least I think it was knit. Some sock mostly through the list of. They're I should have. Well, we're really talking more like it's crochet we're talking about today, so
Right.
it kind of didn't go as well because I believe they were both knitted. But Kimberly says long time ago, and Susan says I tried. Lacey says I made some gloves that Bob did a tutorial on, and they turned out very nice. Awesome, yeah, I love Bob patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Chris says I made only crochet fingerless gloves. That's love. Kim G says, it's so easy to fall into all that too. Oh, I guess they're just talking about the AI.
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl says, I've done the fingerless ones that turned out well. Awesome. And Sherry joined us. Howdy, howdy. Let us know what you're working on, what you drinking, plans for the weekend. And if there's anyone that I missed telling hi to, type hi again in the chat to let me know you're here. When I do stuff with the giveaways, that chat long, so I don't want to miss telling anyone how it's due. Andy says I have made fingerless ones recently and they came out well. Awesome. Oh wow. Yeah, certain things are not used for good, that's for sure. All right. So I think there's 13 patterns. Yeah, 13 that I'm going to be sharing. All free patterns and all the links are in the description box of today's blog. And let us know if you made any of these before. If you plan on making them, are they going on your to-do list? Which one's your favorite? All right, but this one is Primrose and Proper Fingerless Love. And it's by Kirsten Holloway. Those are pretty.
Very pretty.
Now, I'd like to do different colorways,
Yeah.
but they look really nice. And Debbie's saying I started her fingerless gloves but didn't finish them. Ooh, some people are liking the first one. This is Lace Fingerless Gloves. This is also by Kirsten Holloway. Here it is. I think these are pretty. And I like how delicate it looks. It looks real lacy. And you know I love the flower on it. Very pretty. Yeah, Kirsten Holloway has pretty designs. These are Store Stitch Fingerless Gloves. Look how nice. And this is something too you can do in several different colorways. Well, all of them you can. Have y'all done the store?
You mean we have to
before?
stick to the color? You mean we can actually think about it and do our own colorway?
Yep.
Or mix it up?
So have you done the store stitch before?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me too. And here is, ooh, it's a secret. Secret Gordon Fingerless Glove, again by Kirsten Holloway. And I like this color. And is that horse on it? I think that's a little horse.
Mm-hmm.
Like hanging.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see if they have something for horse. I don't see anything that said horse. But it still may be kind of like blended in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up, this is something that you can make for your men out there. This is a men's wrist warmer. But I also kind of think a female could probably wear it too. I wish they had a better picture. You can make some for your boyfriends and husbands for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn said she has some of Stitchin Kirsten Holloway, some of her designs on her list of these projects. And then quick puff stitch mittens. I love the puff stitch. Look how pretty.
Those are cute, and I don't normally like the puff stitch.
I
It's
love
growing on me.
I love it, especially like the variations to the puff stitch. It's one of my favorite stitches. And I know a lot of people will say it's the yarn reader. Let me know if you love the puff stitch. But a lot of times I find the really pretty stitches for yarn eater.
Mm-hmm.
But oh, look out, boys. It's a how hold on. I was gonna say it's a yarn eater, you know that song. Like, oh, look out, boys.
She's a man eater.
Yeah.
Look out, girls. It's a yarn eater.
Now this one is a textured crochet fingerless glove. And look at how pretty. I love textured stitching.
That looks very warm. That's what it tells me, that it's warm.
Here's a better picture. Yeah, warm.
Which would be a great pattern for those who have cold hands.
Yeah, my hands tend to get cold a lot. Like at church, I had the oh, what you call compression gloves. Yeah, and I would wear them. But my hands would always get cold.
Well,
Jane says she likes. Oh, go ahead.
We tease in our church that they turn the air conditioner on year round. So you got to wear
Yeah.
your thermal underwear and your
And
gloves.
you know another place that was always cold? The hospital.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason for that.
It helps get rid of the germs and stuff, what I heard.
Yeah, because of the chemicals that they spray in the vent system that help kill the germs. It needs to be a certain temperature. Plus, all the computers in the hospital need to be kept cool.
So whenever I worked at the hospital, oh really, you were supposed to, you had your little jacket thing that was literally the only jacket you were supposed to wear. But nobody really followed that rule, especially on the graveyard shift. It was it was still too cold. It
Yeah.
was like, I need something warm. Let's see, Jay's saying I like the puff stitch that's not in an all over pattern. Dawn says my Reynolds has gotten worse, so I've been collecting lots of single glove patterns. Yeah, and I know like the doctor I used to, he suspected that I probably had Reynolds because like you'll notice like my skin will get like a purplish tint.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been like that since I've been a kid. I get cold and I would look purple. Oh,
That's a definite clue.
next up is Dragon Scale Fingerless Glove by the Yarnivore UK. And this, I love this stitch. And it's a stitch I've been wanting to learn. I keep telling myself I will learn it, but I never get around to learning it. And what I understand, this stitch works differently than your typical stitches or.
Mm-hmm.
So let me know if y'all done the Dragon Scale stitch. Have you done it yet, Jane?
I have made a purse out of it, but I've not done anything else out of it.
Yeah, I kind of looked at a tutorial on it once, just to see it, but I never actually took out the yarn. That's the only reason I know that it's not done like a typical stitch.
Yeah, it's done almost what you would think is upside down compared to the way you normally do stitches.
So
But once you get it, it's an easy stitch. But the first time I had it, all I had was a written pattern, and I was like, "What? Huh? I got to do? How am I supposed to do?"
I know there are things easy to visualize. Kind of like the blanket pattern I'm working on. It's like there's a few areas I'm kind of like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Then I put on the tutorial and I'm like, okay, got it.
It's nice when someone does a tutorial because you can see, oh, that's where it was. I don't know if you guys have ever done one of those. This was a pattern by, I think, Darla Fanning. Possibly not. It was just a blanket and it had heart stitches. It was a heart, and then you had the open little squares around it. And when you started the pattern, you thought the hearts were going this way. And you're like, it's not making a heart. They were sideways. And the pattern doesn't let you know that. So when I had contacted her, she said, oh no, if you'll turn the blanket sideways, that's the way you're working. And I was like, well, that makes sense now.
And that is one thing. Sometimes if you have questions on a written pattern, you can always contact the designer. I mean, some are better than others, but sometimes they will respond back and try to help you.
Yeah, I've only had one designer not ever respond back. So at that point, I decided I will never purchase another one of her patterns. Because if she cannot respond back to you when you're having an issue and you lay out the issue, and I tried every avenue to get an answer. And I was like, nope, never again. Sorry.
And that's like with my patterns. I always say, if you have questions on the pattern, just ask.
Ask. Don't be afraid. Ask.
I'll do my best to help. I mean, sometimes you can get to a point where it's like, okay, I don't know how else to, what else I can do.
Yeah.
But like my newer patterns, I've been trying to do videos before. It's just gonna take me a while. I'm behind on my design.
Well, people, they don't realize what it takes to do a tutorial video. You may see 30 minutes, but it may have taken us 6 hours to get that 30 minutes, and that's a lot of video time, a lot of editing. So I always try to make sure people understand that, and like when you're watching Bag O' Day, we don't know the edits she's made.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got an hour-long video, hers may have been a much longer than an hour.
I still want to know how to get those tutorials out of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I've heard her husband helps her with her things, but it's still like, how do you get so many out a week?
But I think she has a long storage. I'll be honest, I think she has, even though the slow periods when she doesn't put out videos, I think she's constantly filming videos, throughout the day, each day. So she's probably got a few that are just waiting in line to be put out there.
But I know, like, I need to go for my up patterns. It's like, I'm over there going, okay, I'm not designing any of the patterns until I get everything done with the ones that I've made already.
Well, and I think the fact that she doesn't sleep much helps.
But yeah, I need to write up patterns. And then I have some that are finished testing that I still need to release. It takes me longer than what I intend to.
Yeah.
I'll get there eventually. Let's see. Chris is saying that she used the dragon scale stitch on some owls. Kim is saying her problem is that her fingertips get cold. Yeah. And another thing too, like when you wear gloves, you can't move your hands like especially like typing or crocheting and knitting. So your hands still are cold.
Well, I know the times that I've worn my compression gloves when my hands are aching to crochet, it slows me down.
Yep. But like I don't know, I can't really get the grab when I'm wearing gloves. Or like with typing. Let's see. Sherry saying she has to try the dragon scale glove. I want to see if you do. The one thing, it's very time consuming. I started a scarf and quit thinking of turning into a pillow cover. And Alexander said she made a shawl with this stitch. It took a lot of yarn. Yeah, it does look like it would take more yarn. And howdy, Alexander. How are you? What you been working on, drinking, plans for the weekend? We want to know it all. Nancy saying truth. All right, let's move on with the patterns. I think we have 5 left of the patterns. Now, this is one that was good for Valentine's Day. But of course, you can really wear any time of the year. It's Granny Sweetheart Glove by Catherine McLennan. And look at how pretty.
Those
I
are
like that.
pretty.
I like that. I like that the one that's mostly for. That's another thing too. Each week I try to put out a pattern sharing video. So if anyone has requests for patterns for us to share in a video, send me an email and let me know. And I'll add it to my to-do list. Um, that is Easy Crochet Mittens by Jennifer Renaud. And she does a lot of beautiful color work. The types with the grass. All right, next up is Celtic Weave Fingerless Love by Laura Diaz. I like the look of those. So have y'all done the Celtic Weave before?
That is one I have not tried.
I tried it because I started this thing to have that bottom section with a Celtic Weave. And then I got moved on to other projects. And I meant to go back to it this year, but at this point, I don't really remember where I left off. So I probably have to restart the whole thing. But I do want to make that additive. Next up is the Heidi Arrow Glove. And I do not know how to say the designer's name. And I'm presuming that it looks like that's the arrow stitch, which is a stitch I've actually done. Have you done this stitch before?
Yeah, I did a blanket that had it in it.
Yeah, let's know if you've done the arrow stitch. And wait till you see the last one. Cat claw, cat finger glove, and I do not know how to say the designer's name. Isn't that too adorable?
Oh my goodness, toe beans.
And you can do it with the black, with the pink toe beans. But the funny thing is black cats really have more blackish colors to them. And speaking of cats, what has Ronan and Iz been up to?
Oh my goodness. Ronan, has gotten to the point where with his mouse, he wants to play fetch all day long. And I'm like, give it a break. Go play with your mouse on your own. Well, Izzy has decided, and she never plays with the mouse. Lately, she's been stealing the mouse. And he looks at her, looks at me, meows at me because she's playing with the mouse. And I'm like, part of me says I should throw another one down. But I'm like, nope, it's too much fun watching them. And then he'll toss it around, and lots of times he'll toss it into one of my bags.
Aww.
And he'll try to get it out, and I'm like, no, you don't go into the bag because there's things that'll snag. But it's funny to watch him, And he'll stay up late. You can hear him out here tossing that thing around. And I mean, he tosses it. You can hear it thunk on the floor.
That sounds like when Charlie jumps off the tower. You just hear a loud thump.
Yep.
But yeah, cats, that's they do.
Yeah, they amaze me sometimes. You know, I'm like,
But
and then when they get in those moods, I guess they have a bad mood and they're fighting all day long. I don't know if your cats do that, but these two do every once in a while. And
every now and then,
they play rougher with each other during those days.
I think they get on each other's nerves a little, or one gets. But for the most part, my two boys are in love with each other. And on Monday's video, I'm gonna have a good bit of cat news stuff they've been up to lately.
Well, I know Izzy lately, you know, she is my fluffier cat. In other words, she's overweight. And she has trouble getting her behind clean enough.
Cool.
So I have been using baby wipes. They're just water, to wipe her. And it ticks her off. And I'm like, well, then you got to get it clean.
See, Charlie is my bigger one. Speaking of which, oh, I was keeping the cat treat like be, behind my living room chair in the living room where I could really grab it. So the last time we bought treats, we got a container like this. And the thing is, it's like usually can pop open.
Yep.
So I knew where the treats were at. He knocked it over, the lid popped off, and he went to town on the tree. And I really do think if you would let him, I think he could eat that whole container at once.
See, my cats won't eat treats like that. They want the soft treats or the ones that you squeeze up, that they get, the soft food. But you show them a crunchy treat and try to get them to take it, they look at it like, I don't want that. I don't know what that is.
My cat loves them. If I shake the container, and really I'm shocked he didn't come running. Because normally they come running. They can be sleeping and they'll come. They know. They know their stuff. But I think what happened was the lady that was fostering them when they were in the I guess you could say in the shelter, but they weren't actually staying in the shelter if they were being fostered. She used treats to get them to socialize better. So they got spoiled with treats. And then whenever I first got them, I used treats to get them to start warming up. So they're addicted to treats. Baby cat is anonymous.
Could you see if there was an online meeting for Cat Treats Anonymous? Have all these cats in a Zoom meeting. Yeah, my owner doesn't give me treats like I need.
There's a clip of a news screen. Like whenever everybody was like doing stuff from home, and they had the what you call it, like the video chat type format going on with the news. Well, evidently one of the people walked away and their cat jumped up and was in front of the camera. It was too cute.
Yeah, I've had friends when we've done Zoom meetings for different things. Their cat jumps up and the cat's looking straight at the camera, judging everyone that's in the Zoom meeting. You can see it just judging them.
Let's see, Lacey Lavender says, I have some humorous stuff like that in the game I play. So what games do you play? And let's see, Debbie says, my granddaughter would love the cat clothes. They are too cute. Maybe one day I'll make them, but I have so much I want to make that even though I say I plan to make something, it's like it's still maybe years or I never get to. Because most of us have like probably 5 or 10 lifespans of patterns on our to-do list.
See a notebook that's about that big.
And Lucy Dawn said I had to be careful where I had Sheba would climb up cupboards and open the doors to get them. That can be smart, yeah.
They're way too smart.
Yeah. And let's see, we have Beverly that joined us. How are you and what are you working on? What's in your cup? The best part of waking up is soldiers. Y'all remember that commercial? Lucy Lavender says mostly just Abacan life. I've been playing it for over 5 years and the highest level of 80 almost 2 years ago.
Wow.
All right, so y'all ready for some extra entries? All right, so I'm going to be picking 3. Plus, I had 1 super chat, so that's going to bring us up to 4 people. We'll get 5 extra entries. 5 extra entries.
Yay!
Let's see. Let's get that up. All right. The keyword is brush. Brush is the keyword. It's just a little brush. Y'all remember that song? So 4 people will be getting 5 extra entries. Brush is the word. And after we pick the extra entries, I want to know who was your first brush. Who was your first crush, Jane?
Bobby Sherman. You remember him? He was my first crush. I just knew I was going to marry him.
Mine was whenever I was a kid, Sean Cassidy.
Ooh.
And anyone else that says Sean Cassidy, he was mine. He's mine. I had the posters, t-shirts.
I know my dad was so sick of seeing all the posters in my room of Bobby Sherman. Whenever we'd go down to Prim Drugstore so he could look at different books and magazines, I was over there in Teen Beat. Do you remember Teen Beat?
Oh, yeah.
Checking those out, and boy, if they had a new one, I was like, I gotta have it, Daddy. I gotta have it.
Now, as a teenager, it was Johnny Depp back in the 21 Jump Street days.
I don't remember who mine was when I was a teenager.
But we have, hopefully I'm saying this right, Kaladi, K-H-A, ladies. Howdy. Let me know if I'm saying it right. Yes, crush in the comments if you want
Oh,
to
yeah,
share.
the monkeys, Davy Jones. That's right. That was my team. Actually, I thought they were all cute. So,
Type crush in the comments for a chance to get 5 extra entries into February's giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good luck. Congratulations, Andy Longvine with 5 extra entries.
what are you doing?
One of the kitties come around.
Yep, Ronan.
Hi, Ronan. Now. All right.
What's his ear scratched?
Jay Heritage gets 5 extra entries. Congratulations. And Crochet and Knitting Addiction with Sherry gets 5 extra entries.
Okay, you're going to get in trouble going over there.
Aww.
See?
I hear kitty close by over here. Right, the last person, Nancy, too old to care. Congratulations, Nancy, too old to care. So I have Andy Longvine, Jane Haggerty, Crochet and Knitting Addiction,
You
Sherry,
cannot sleep there. Stop
and
it.
too old to care. Congratulations. Oh, hi, baby.
See, he doesn't let me hold him long.
See, Charlie won't let me hold him long, and Ollie, it's a rare thing.
It's got to be on his terms, always.
But Ollie has gotten into my lap song, so that's good.
Well, and when I'm in the bed, he'll come lay on my lap, lay across my legs and everything else. When we're in the chair, sometimes he is, sometimes he'll let me hold him. And then he realizes I'm holding him. He's like, oh, nope, I forgot.
Ollie's a leg man. He likes legs. Okay, so it's Ollie. So Ollie.
Huh? You gonna play with my foot, huh? What are you gonna
Cheryl
do?
says
Chomp?
her crush was Davy Jones and Vicki the most. Lacey Lavender remembers the Tiger Beat magazine. And Beverly says she will pat him gently 1 minute and pull his ears or hair the next. He will scrunch his eyes when she does, but he does not kiss or scratch her. Our other cat runs and hides from her. Aww. Oh, Susan's crush was David Cat. Lacey Lavender was Michael Jackson.
Oh, Susan, what did you get? She just got a package. What is it? What is it? Is it yarn? Is it yarn?
More. Speaking of that, I have a yarn haul video that I'll be doing.
Ooh.
I'll say sometime this coming week. I don't know when yet. My ice yarn order came in. And at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, I have a video scheduled to come up. My Dear Christmas Ornament video for sex. It's a short video. It's probably like 4 minutes long. Oh, I got that.
Ooh, Connie's her winnings from Connie.
I'm gonna have to Oh, let's see. Beverly says she's still working on 2 stalls. I have 2 older cats. The male cat follows my great-granddaughter whenever she goes. She is 16 months old. Sits next to her. Aww. Now I gotta work the other direction and check. Yeah, when you least expect cats to let you love them. And that's the one thing, like Ollie, we first got him, we didn't know like how much he would come out of the shell. And even the shelter warned us, like, this place is out the ass. And I figured, once he got loved on and he would come around some, but I thought he would still be on the aloof side. No. Ollie is the biggest little baby. At least for me. He was like such a sweet boy. And he tends to, like, normally when I'm sitting, he's on that ottoman laying by my leg.
Ronan's licking my yarn label.
Okay, now I see what you were talking about. Yeah, okay, good, you got it. Yay! And Beverly just got a package too. And hers is gone, and she's making a throw for a friend. She's undergoing chemo right now. Aww. It's so sad hearing about people with dementia.
Yep. It's a battle.
And Cheryl said, you're trying to make a throw. I'm sure it will bring comfort. Aww. All right. So I think that pretty much covers everything. Is there anything you want to mention, Jane?
No. Did find out who makes big twist yarn. Have a video about that tonight. Which gives me hope if Joanne goes out of business.
It's like, what is the deal with Joanne? It's like, I know they filed bankruptcy now twice. Are they supposed to be closing the stores or?
Well, one of the gals that I watch, I think it's Daybreak Homestead Knit, I think, or something like that. Lynn, she works part-time at Joann's, and they were given a notice that the liquidator has made an offer to liquidate the stores. They go to court the 12th and the 15th of this month, and if there are no other supposedly people asking or bidding to purchase Joann's, then they'll look at the final sale for the liquidator to take over, I think the following month, and then they will be liquidated. And I think a lot of Joann's problems is, how many times, I don't know about you, but I've ordered from Joann's, and lots of times it's big amounts of big twist yarn or some of the specialty yarns that they had, and it'll come in 3 or 4 boxes from different places instead of a main warehouse. And I think that's the problem because, they've got to pay that same shipping irregardless. They've got to pay that 3 times. They've sent you 3 boxes instead of a one-time purchase.
And you would think like the big kids would all come to the same warehouse.
Right.
Especially if it's the same type of big book, just different colorways. But I've wondered about that with them. And like one thing too that I didn't like that they said to me one time without order. You know how whenever you use your debit card, how they do like the temporary hold?
Yeah.
And normally once they actually finalize everything, then it becomes permanent.
Right.
Well, one time whenever I ordered, they did the hold, then they took it out again.
Mm-hmm.
So it took a while before they finally released the initial hope.
Well, and I don't know how many times I've ordered something and it's been canceled. I go back in, order it from a different store that's in, within driving range. And it's been canceled. And then I go back to the original store, which is in the other direction, order it again, and finally it's there, And I will tell you that many times, as when I was buying for the church, Purl ministry for those sales, we would go in during sales to purchase yarn, and they always offered a 25% discount even on the sale items. So I would add that 25% in there, and I think they should have limited it to a certain amount, And I do know that a lot of teachers and other people, even though they don't use it in the classroom, would use that discount to get better prices. I mean, Thomas, when we were going, he used his teacher discount every time we shopped. So we got an additional 10% off of whatever we purchased plus all the coupons. And, if you have stores that take more than one coupon, then it can sometimes be a losing thing for the store.
Mm-hmm. And I think what happens to a lot of businesses that fall under, they didn't manage their business well.
Right, and that depends on the manager. Because some managers are better at it, and they don't have. When I was talking with the manager, she said, we don't have any kind of corporate meetings, like a lot of places do, where they do Zoom or whatever, so that they can have these corporate meetings, that things get passed down to the managers in managing the store. So I think that was part of their problem as well. And I'm not so sure whoever their CEO was a very good steward of money to begin with. I've heard some rumors that there were some issues with that, so who knows?
It's kind of like Kmart. Kmart used to be the thing. And then when Walmart came around, it was like Kmart wasn't prepared for major competition.
Right, but then I used to purchase a lot of things at Kmart because they had that reward program going on. So you would get cash back. Then you could go in and buy something else, take off, some of that cash amount. And I think there too, I think they also didn't get in because there were a lot of places that were starting online shopping, and they never got in on the online shopping. It's like AC Moore. They didn't get in on the online game early enough to stay in business. And Mr. Green used Shopify to do their online sales. And that actually cost the store more to use Shopify than to actually create an online e-commerce store. So,
and like one thing with Kmart, by the time they started making changes,
right, yeah, it was way too late.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that they kind of, their stores kind of had that kind of stuck in the past.
Yeah.
And I think there's still one Kmart. There's either one or two that's still left. I watched the video about Kmart.
And I used to love Kmart. I used to go shopping there all the time. So, and even when we had our Kmart in Williamsport, I would go there. I could find clothes that were decent price and they fit me. And, so I would do a lot of shopping there. But I think the competition with Walmart, they couldn't keep up with it because Walmart had so many places. And not only did they have regular box stores, but they had these smaller stores that they could, sell out of as well. And Kmart just hadn't done that because they'd shut down a lot of their stores. Oh, yeah, and the blue light specials, those, loved those.
And I remember my mom always get the jelly meat from Kmart. It was
Yeah.
like a certain ham, like a honey ham.
Chipped ham sandwiches. And they had the best tuna fish salad sandwiches, too. And I found out the secret to that, so now I'm good.
And we lived like walking distance to Kmart. And we would come across the field to get to Kmart. And there was even like a path in the field. But then later they started building like the storage unit. So then it wasn't as like you had to kind of go around stuff, like kind of out of the way. So it wasn't as short of a distance.
Well, and I think too, didn't they also merge with Sears?
Yeah.
So then they started having Sears items in the store. And it's like, I don't go to Kmart to buy a washing machine. I don't.
But I think that was their part of thinking they could save the store or trying to. But a lot of stuff has changed with businesses and like things you never thought would go under now have.
Yeah.
Oh, Mandy says she got her package. Awesome. Yay. Yeah, it was my first time using pirate ship, so but it's cheaper mailing through pirate ship than going through like the normal shipping.
Yep.
And I like the fact that you can schedule a delivery. Like a pickup, where they pick it up. Yeah, Lacey Lavender saying Joanne's is sloppy. I hear a good amount of people complain about Joanne.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like their big book. And she's mentioning about the discounts and the tricks, getting a bigger discount. I used to be Lavender because I stopped shopping there a long time ago because they closed the store close to where I used to live. Opened a huge one, but provided no mobility support for their disabled customers to use. Yep, the good old Blue Light Special.
And I miss layaway too. Even our Walmart used to have layaway until well, I know the one in Roswell still has it, but this one here doesn't.
I think Walmart does it still at Christmas time. Because I know we did layaway when we got our smart TV.
Well, I know here they don't because they don't have enough room. They've got so much product in the back, they don't have any place to put layaways.
And I think people are complimenting the fireplace.
Thank you. I like it too.
I do too. I've always wanted a fireplace.
Well, this one is propane, and I love it because, you can set the timer. You can also set the temperature, so it'll come off and on for the temperature in the room. So, yeah.
Nice. Yep, they see the good old days are gone.
That's true.
And it's funny how stuff I never would have thought would become like obsolete.
So do you guys have banks that do Christmas savings accounts?
I don't know if my bank does or not. My bank don't like that, like foreign companies that are out of the US.
Yeah.
Because like most of like I tried ordering from the one that does Finley cake.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried ordering from the Wool Warehouse, which we can. My cord wasn't deploying it.
Hmm.
And the last time I tried, it flagged that account where I couldn't use my debit card afterwards. I had to go to the bank to get them to, you know, make it usable again.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know, my bank is like really tight with like the fraud stuff. They flag stuff quick.
Well, and I think banks have gotten smarter, and I'm not so sure that they're not using AI in their banking system to determine, you know, like if it's out overseas, they're like going to flag it, no matter if it's a legitimate business or what, until they can check it out and determine whether it's real or not. And of course, that hurts us, because like you, if you have a debit card, I've had that happen to me too. And the one thing that I've had is I had a company that I'd purchased something from and never got it, never got it. So I went to look for the charge, and it was charged to Catherine's something, which doesn't carry my size clothing. So I had called, you know, the bank to let them know that charge was there. And then, of course, you have to wait for a whole new card to come back because they flag it as fraud. So,
Yeah, because there's been quite a few, well, I say a handful of times that we've had to go to the bank. We're like, okay, yeah, that was us.
mhm. Well, and I have a bank that they will send me, like if I order something from someone in the UK, they will send me a text message that says, "Did you order from so and so? There's a debit amount." And I'll say yes or no. And of course, if it's yes, then it's fine. Everything's good.
And I mean, I guess maybe if you like contact it bank beforehand, they actually get it to go through like that. I don't know. But I'm over there, I'm like, look at stupid text. And then I know God had showed that it's a sparkly board from the wool warehouse in
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky. Beautiful. And I'm like, ooh, I'll get some of that. And it's like the time that I tried to order, it was like, keep going.
Well, if God says it's there, you can guarantee it's gone by the time you get to it. Because people are ordering as she's telling you about.
I'm like,
I'm
well,
never
also like
smart enough to do that.
it was in stock, but my bank thinks it's suspicious because it's outside of the US.
Mm.
But yet ice board I don't have problems with. And I would think ice boards would get problems.
Yeah.
But okay, Cheryl. We're gonna be finishing up soon, but I hope you have a good day. Yeah, and that was another thing with Teamwork on that they changed some of the policies when they got bought out.
Yep.
Yeah. And I found Teamwork started getting high prices. And especially when Walmart you can get stuff cheaper, it's like, why go to Kmart? Yeah, the layaways were nice. Yep. And that's how we purchased our sports team. We paid a little bit each month on payday, and Dawn said she used to always go to Kmart. But when Sears bought them, they changed all the brands. I went to them for. And then Lady Lavender says they'd rather us pay high interest fees with their credit card. She was saying something about not anymore. And she's also saying I have to call my bank and let them know when I am purchasing from out of US. Okay, that may be what I have to do. when I decide to try to do order for it. And then Lacey Lavender says I use a credit union. I've never had any problems with the credit union like I had with banks. But they're good and bad. But, because if something would happen where like something that wasn't more than likely my bank would catch it. But it's also a pain when it's legit. You're like, seriously?
I really wanted that.
But yeah, like I was saying, if y'all have stuff going on with my channel or fixing to come up, I have my giveaway for February. If y'all haven't signed up on the giveaway, be sure to sign up. That's automatically one entry. And then there's a chance to get extra entries for the giveaway on all my videos in law. What else is going on? Tomorrow I'll be doing a stitch tutorial, a crochet stitch tutorial. At some point I'll be doing a video with my ice yarn haul. And at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, my Christmas ornament video will be up. I uploaded it this morning, but I scheduled it. So it'll be about 5 o'clock on the dot. And I think now it's time to leave the replay keyword. You can do pork raw. The replay keyword is pork raw. Y'all can let me know in the comments who was your pork raw. Y'all celebrity pork raw. But make sure you say pork raw in your comments. And wait till the live ends. When the comment section opens up. And that's where you type it at, not in the chat. Wait for the live to end. And the comment section will open up. Pork raw. Pork raw. Yeah, Walmart's getting pricier. Yeah, Dawn. Yeah, but then too, it seems like everything's more expensive. I miss the days when stuff was so much cheaper. And it feels like it stays the same price longer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so replay word is pork raw. And now I want to thank my Stitchin UFO and my Stitchin Alien members. So I'm going to play their little video. All right, GrannyDee, I think a lot of it saw it.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Yeah. So be sure to go Alien Invade GrannyDee if you have a chance. Tell her Connie kicked off. We're Connie's aliens. We're here to invade you, GrannyDee. All right. So I hope everyone has a fabulous rainy day. Be the light and always remember to be the best sparkly you that you can be. Be cool, be kind, and it's ooh la la time. Oh, Jane's ooh la la. Yay! And let's shimmy and let's do our 70s dance. And we got the cat dance. Meow, 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 meow. Bye, everyone.